Hello Mechwarriors. Today I'm doing a review of what I refer to as the Dauntless. This is the Awesome and this is the 8R. The 8R to me is kind of an interesting special kind of a build, since I wasn't even aware that I wanted this mech until I drove the 8V. And now that I've driven the 8V and had so many really good matches with it, I wanted to try this guy too. Now unlike the 8V I put PPCs on board and MRMs. I went with a traditional missile build with this, sort of. And I'll explain that when we get into it. By the way, what do you think of this paint scheme? It didn't take me much to think of this, but I think it works really well. I originally had it in black and white and gray, but I think I like this kind of a sand color. And I also really like how they have an energy point right above the cockpit. Let's take a look in the mech lab. So I have 3 LRM-15s, and then I have an SRM-6, and then I have 3 medium pulse lasers. I didn't go with X-Pulse on this because I really enjoy the medium pulse lasers' ability to work really well with the SRM-6. The SRM-6 has a optimum range of 270 meters, and this has a optimum range of 240 meters. So without any skills or quirks or anything, they're very similar, and you can do similar amounts of damage, and they're just basically for close quarters. So I have a build that allows me to go further out and up close as well. Now for ammo, I went with 6 tons of ammo for the LRMs, and then 1 ton of ammo for the SRM, since there's only one of them on here. And it's kind of important to me because it does hold a possible damage of 12.9, so I thought it was important enough to put it on there. I pretty much maxed out this build as far as its capabilities. As far as weapons go, there isn't any open slots where I can add any additional weapons, and for the most part it is pretty well figured out the way I want it to be. Now I know I could go to adding the endoskeleton here and go maybe with light ferro, but I wanted this to have the ferrofibrous armor, which does provide 12% more protection per ton, occupying the 14 critical slots. So I wanted as much armor as I could get out of it. So when we come down here and take a look at the meat and potatoes, we have a heat management of 1.29. Now for you, if you don't think that that's enough, you can trade out this ton of ammo and add another double heat sink, and that'll bring you up closer to 1.38. But I thought this was probably good enough. Firepower is given at 75.9. Speed is not incredible, but it's 55.7, but it's an assault mech, so you don't expect it to be too fast. Besides, you're not going to be a frontline killer in this. You could do a frontline killer build with this, of course, but realize, once again, your energy point that goes in the head only takes 1 slot. So I thought I would leverage a little bit more range out of it. We come down and look at the quirks that come with this mech. They're not terrible. So we have an energy cooldown of 10%. We have a missile heat generation of 5% reduction. Laser duration of minus 10%, so that means that they fire and take less time to put out their damage. Missile cooldown, you know, the time it takes so you can fire them again, of 10%. Missile velocity, 10%. And we're getting an LRM cooldown, LRM-15 cooldown of 10%. So we're actually getting a cooldown on this of 20% in top, and then of course if you add any additional cooldown, that'll add something to it. I didn't do that. I went with full range because I figured I've already got a 20% cooldown on my LRMs. It's good enough. So the energy cooldown is here, but this is what you get here. So you're getting an energy cooldown of 10% and a missile cooldown of 20%, provided that you run LRM-15s. And that's why I did. For survival, base armor or base structure to the center torso, we're getting plus 20%. And then the left and right torso, we're getting plus 18%. And then a critical hit chance receiving of minus 40%. So that makes this fairly tanky overall. When you go to the skills tree, it makes a little bit more sense as you go. I went with a single cool shot since my heat management's pretty damn good. And then I went with 2 artillery strikes so that way I can do damage downrange. Anybody I'm firing on, I automatically should throw a artillery strike on top of them if I can. We take a look at the skills tree. I went with maximum range, so I could reach out and touch people at further range. Maximum heat generation, so I can stay cool. I went with full missile features, so that means additional ammo, tighter spread, and more chance of doing critical damage. For survival, I went with full skeleton density, armor hardening, and reinforced casing. These three maxed out is something you'll see on a lot of my builds. Now, even though I run fairly cool in matches where it's going to get really hot, especially places like Ruthless or Terra Therma, I wanted to have 3 points into my overheat damage protection, or what I refer to as override protection. Cool run and heat containment, absolutely punished right out, so that way I have a little bit better heat management. I wanted seismic sensor, so that way if somebody's close to me, I want to know about it. Situational awareness is very important. And target decay. When somebody goes into cover, I want to be able to still shoot missiles at them, or have missiles that are in flight still be able to do damage. And then I wanted my 2 artillery strikes, and that's why I went that direction there. Basically, how I fire this is buttons 1 and 2 will operate the SRM-6 and then the medium pulse lasers accordingly, and that gives me a little bit of defensive capability output. And then button 3 does my 3 LRM-15s, which I typically chain fire. At the beginning of the match, I don't mind doing an alpha strikes with them, but as time goes on, I want to be able to have more ammo available to me, but also manage my heat better. So ultimately, this is a build that really leverages its build for giving you long range equivalency, being able to save some armor so you're not on the front line, and also being able to protect itself in the event somebody comes after you, like some crazy little Urbanmech that you'll see coming up. But anyway, if you like my channel and you like the content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and you really ought to give this thing a try. It's really a lot of fun, and at the minimum, if you don't like this, you gotta try my 8V build. That is nuts. It basically teleports the missiles to the target within the target range. It's so quick on firing those out.
Oh, that's not a Viper.
Artillery strike activated.
I dropped an arty strike on him. Let's see what we get out of that.
There's Charlie. Oh, he's got a Griffin down here too.
So light, Echo 5, ground level.
Need assistance! Target spotted.
Warthog basement. Whoever hit him, thank you.
Artillery strike online.
Target spotted.
Artillery strike activated.
And another arty strike on the Urby. He'll get the message.
Target spotted.
Whole bunch in the basement. It's a problem.
There's a basement party down here. Oh shit, I forgot where we're at.
Target spotted.
Fancy Russians.
25% of the enemies are eliminated.
Delta 5 is kind of warm.
Target spotted.
I would love it.
Looks
if
to
they
flag
go to
on
that Urby.
New target acquired.
Echo in the open.
Target spotted.
That's got to be a hot build.
Target spotted.
Basement party.
New target acquired.
Also, registered about 100 are running rotary
Critical.
5 with 1115T on medium 1. Isn't that one of the standards?
Heat level critical.
The enemies are
Override
half
shut
depleted.
down.
Target spotted. Target
Target
spotted.
destroyed. Override shut down. System
Come
offline.
on.
The basement's awesome. Man cave's great down there, but
Teabag.
spotted.
I believe it.
Teabag.
Got TV
System
and
offline.
game, you know.
Think
you're
of that
set.
voice.
Need assistance.
Left torso.
In override, we trust.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Command coming in. Capture and hold the resource point. Stop any hostiles that get in your way.
Target destroyed.
Nice kill.
Sorry.
New target acquired.
Fox has got a mean bite.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Gained a quarter of the resources. Keep it up.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Careful, Baxter. There's two assault mechs around that corner.
New target acquired.
Corsair.
New target acquired.
The enemy is at 25%.
New target acquired.
H is cord, center mass.
Incoming missile.
That Cyclops had to be pretty
New
ready to
target
pop.
acquired. Warning, incoming missile. Warning, incoming missile. New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile. Warning, incoming missile.
That Corsair needs an XL check on the right torso.
Halfway to victory. We need to keep holding on to our resource point.
Artillery strike
Target
activated.
spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired. Target. Artillery strike. At 25%. Critical.
Kilo's ready to go.
Confirming that we have possession of Kappa.
Critical.
Target spotted.
Artillery strike online. Target destroyed.
There it was,
Critical.
XL. Clan LRM boat near H6.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Alpha's
Target
leg.
spotted.
Artillery strike online. destroyed.
And
New
dead.
target acquired. Ammo depleted.
Almost there. One final target spotted.
New target acquired. New target acquired. Target destroyed. New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Well, we got most of the bases. And the kills. Probably a light mech left over. That's a disconnect. Go find their base, somebody, and kill
Target
them.
spotted.
Target acquired.
Ah, that crab. Poor thing.
Target destroyed.
We've gathered enough resources. This triumph
Great
will
job,
provide
everyone.
us huge tactical benefits.
I ran out of ammo. That was a not bad match. I buy it, I don't need it though. I did 643. I did top damage on my team, and the BLR did 791. He did top damage overall. Boy, he had 4 people in their team didn't even break 5 damage, and 2 additional players that didn't even break 200 damage, let alone 500 damage. Boy, he was carrying his team. Poor guy. So I had 1 kill, 8 assists, 2 kills, most damage dealt, 643 damage, 339 damage taken, 24 team damage. I don't know exactly what happened there.